here's my bumpers. It's a 1 4x8 sheet of 1/8 inch, and it wasn't cheap. 150 bucks. And I'm turning this into bumpers. So stay tuned for the next bus video where I build me some bumpers. Okay, it's the next day, and why am I yelling? Oh, okay, it's the next day, and I've got my very simple design here, and then I tacked that corner on, and I got to thinking, you know, maybe I should show how I made that radius. Well, let me show you how I made that radius. First thing I did is I took a piece and I laid it in there. I laid it in there like that, and I took a Sharpie and I marked that radius, and then I cut it out with my plasma cutter, dialed it in nice and tight to the line on my sander, my belt grinder. And I came up with this piece. This bumper is made 3 pieces. This central piece, which I utilized the factory edge, and I'll show you when I take it off and to weld it up how I constructed it. This piece here is 1 full piece. That's 80 inches. This is a piece of what is this? 16 gauge? I think it's 16 gauge. This is 1/8 inch. I don't remember what gauge that is, but it's thick. This is 1/8 inch plate. I've got another piece of 1/8 inch plate, 2 inches, 90 degrees welded onto that to keep it nice and straight. That's welded onto the brackets, and I'll put some more stuff in there to stiffen it up. As you know, a 4x8 sheet is 96 by 48, so I have this 16 inch piece here on the end that I cut this radius in. Now it's just tacked in there, so I can manipulate it a little bit. And before I take it off to weld it up, I'll probably put a brace in there to keep it where I want it. And I'm thinking of radiusing the corners here, but I wanted it nice and tight up against the body, but I wanted it to look like I wanted it to be obvious that it was a bumper, but I didn't want it sticking way out. I wanted it, you know, tight to the body. So right now I'm working on the other side. So I got that radius cut, and then I got this piece cut, and that's going to be my radius. And then what I'm doing is every inch I'm making a kerf cut that goes roughly half the thickness of the metal. And then I'll take and kind of beat it with a rubber mallet and get it in the general shape, and then I'll use this. I'll see what's going to be going on this way, so I need to grind. I'll grind all this mill scale off, get down to the metal, so I'm not trying to burn through this mill scale. And then I'll mark 1 inch, a line at 1 inch, and that's where this will get welded to. I'll start here and I'll work myself all the way over to the end. bending that into shape. It'll make more sense once we get into it. But that's what I'm doing right now, is I'm marking this. I mark this out. I've got a cut line about every inch, and I need to make these curves so that this will bend a lot easier, because believe it or not, 1/8 inch steel is kind of a mother effort to bend by hand. And I don't have a big press, and quite frankly I don't want to work that hard, so I don't have a torch. I can't heat it up and make it malleable to bend it. I do have this pipe, but that would make a cleaner radius, but the radius is bigger than that pipe, so I think this is what the hell did they come over here for? Anyway, what did I come over here for? I forgot. Why did I come over here? I don't remember. Oh, my tripod. Idiot. So I'll set you up on this your tripod, and you can watch me kill the next half an hour grinding out these little curves. I'll show you how it's done. Okay, I got to cut about 1.5 inches off the end of this so it doesn't interfere with the opening of the door. And before I cut that, I want to make sure that this radius stays. So I'm going to weld this up fully from the inside so you don't see a bead from top. And hold it back up there and mark where I want to cut it so it doesn't hit the door when the door opens. And then I'll tack it on, and maybe I'll throw a couple of braces, temporary braces on it so that they don't move. Take the thing off and weld it all up, put it back, test fit it one more time, and then start dressing it up. I have to go get some uric acid, clean the mill scale off. I showed you how to do that a couple years ago. You want to check out that video, check the link up. Let's see, it would be it's going to be up there. So, time to start welding. might cut this back. You know, I might cut that back. Maybe, maybe not. I definitely have to cut that back. Otherwise, the door's gonna hit it. But that's about enough for today. I need to pull that thing off. Let me show you what I'm going to do in the back. The back's going to be a little, I think it's going to be simpler. It won't be so much test fitting as much as there is going to be. Let me just show you. So this panel right here, this bottom piece, from there to the other end, I think was 88 inches. And I'm going to make the rear bumper 88 inches. So it's going to terminate here. Right, so it's gonna run from here to over there, same spot, covering all this up. Hold on a second. No, I don't have the wrong one. I'm gonna utilize these holes and this hole. This is also the mount for the front engine mount. So I got that 2x2 square tubing. One here, I'll put one here, and put one here, utilizing these holes, and then that bumper will get welded to those 2x2s. It'll stand proud about a quarter of an inch, be up about an inch over top of this, and then probably just angle iron welded to the back to stiffen it all up. And inch and a half on the bottom. I don't know, I haven't figured it quite out yet, but it'll be bolted on utilizing these holes. You get the 5/8 bolts and nuts. I might have a 1/2 inch laying around, and I think I might also utilize this for a receiver hitch. So bolted onto this, it's pretty stout, bolted right to the engine. Oops. We'll see how that goes. I have one right there. For right now, I'm going to pull that front bumper off and get me something to eat because I'm starving. Can you even see me? Am I even in frame? Jeez, idiot. Clean up my mess a little bit here and call it a day. So next video, I'll probably have most of that rear bumper mocked up by the time I get the next video on this up, hopefully. And I might do a time lapse to show you how I put that thing together. But if you like my bumpers, smash the like button and share this video with your vast social media network. In fact, that's the best thing you can do for this channel, is to smash that like button. That feeds the algorithm, lets tells YouTube that I'm not such a bad fella after all, and maybe I need to expose these videos to more eyeballs. That'd be awesome. If you want to support the channel financially, there's a few ways you can do that too. There's Patreon, PayPal, and Amazon affiliate links, because I'm an Amazon affiliate. And you can go through one of those Amazon links and do all your Amazon shopping. That way the channel can earn a little bit of a commission. Doesn't cost you anything extra. I just make a couple of pennies. I know it's just pennies, but every penny counts. If you'd like to support this channel on a one-time basis, there's PayPal and Patreon. You can support for as low as $3 a month. Thank you in advance. You can afford to do that, and if you can't, well, it means we're probably related. If you haven't done so yet, why don't you go ahead and smash that sub button? You know you want to. In fact, I'm amazed at how few people have actually subbed to this channel. Something on the order of like 75% of the viewers of this video aren't subs. It doesn't cost you anything, for crying out loud. Even I can afford that. Go ahead and click sub, and if you do, don't forget to click that little bell icon. That way you'll get post notifications every time I upload a video. So until next time, you have fun, stay safe, shoot straight, keep powder dry, have a splendid day. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.